A group of US Marines in tanks slowly makes their way across an old bridge, wary of what might wait on the other side. After storming the beaches of Normandy, Allied forces began to push inward in a slow crawl to retake France. The Axis powers have been pushed back but still remain a serious threat as they've dug in and set up numerous ambushes and choke points to repulse the Allied advances. One of the best places to strike are bridges and fords. They are often the only place for troops and vehicles to cross the many rivers weaving through the countryside, and to do so they're forced to slow down and bunch up, making them vulnerable to attacks. On the other side of this particular bridge, a camouflaged German anti-tank gun and crew lay in wait, tense and alert as the first tank of the convoy rumbles into range. If it drives far enough across before being destroyed, it will act as a temporary barricade, stopping any troops or tanks from making it across. After which, German dive bombers can swoop in to destroy the stalled convoy. As the Sherman reaches the midpoint, the anti-tank gun roars to life, spitting out a fiery anti-tank round shooting towards the bridge. And it's as if time freezes. Will the shot hit home? Or will the bridge wall or temporary armor protect the tank and give it time to turn and destroy the anti-tank position while US soldiers open fire on the surviving crewmen? I hope you enjoyed this little World War II ambush mock. The whole thing came about because I wanted to build a really detailed old stone bridge. I love building old textured looking things, but don't often get to do it, so this was a great opportunity to practice and focus on technique and aesthetic instead of getting it done as fast as possible. I wanted the frame to be an interesting part of the build as well, which is why I used a double layer of tile and added these 3 steps into the sides. My favorite part of the mock is definitely the bridge, and I added 2 crisscross swords as decoration or coat of arms of sorts for some extra detail and just world building. I tried out a new style of rock work on the riverbank and focused more on using 1x slopes flipped vertically with the stud facing out instead of up. This created a more rounded and smooth rock wall, which I felt was more accurate to a riverbank than the type of rock work I typically build. I added a half submerged tree trunk and stump at the top of the riverbank for some more extra world building and to include some more stuff in the river other than just water. I haven't had this much fun building a mock in a very long time, and I'm already planning out the next build, but that wraps up this video. Don't forget to let me know what your favorite part of the mock is in the comments, and I will catch you next time, but until then, happy building.